I always, the one thing I always admire about the Europeans and the Americans, it's how they have, like, the child is 16 and then they can go to get their license.
A driver's license.
Yes.
Yeah.
And where they have this driving programs where you actually learn how to change your tire. At 16, when you do your driving,
Yo!
you that is a course in school that you are starting already.
You're 25, you don't even know where to put the key.
Exactly. Why don't we have that? Why don't we learn in school actually to do your taxes?
And you
To
see,
do a tax return.
in China, they take you to the school. Once you know how to read,
Yeah.
you go maybe to the factory or industry
Yes.
somewhere. You start making phones. You start making
Yes.
this and that.
I even saw a video of kids that was building walls. Then they were laying pipes for water.
You see?
And that was just like what is a project for school.
Like 15 years old.
Yes.
That is even big. 18 years is a big engineer.
Don't look there.
He's the one coming to Africa to make all these roads, these big houses, buildings. And for 18 years, you're still struggling. Is it metric or what?
Yes.
We are corrupted. Honestly, things should change. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Our education system.
Our education system should change. Because, like, for example, you go to school, they teach you the tree is green, it has a roots and stuff like that. Where are you gonna do these things when you finish school?
Where's that algebra?
You see? Where are you gonna do these things? You don't know how. You don't know how to do anything about it. You don't even know any technique in your mind.
Yeah. I remember when I moved out of my mother's house into my first flat. I didn't even know where the what is this, the rent office was.
You see?
In my area where I had to go and now change my name on the flat to, and check that the electricity was paid up and all that. Because at home, my mom and dad used to do that. And then being a girl also in my house, I didn't do, I used to do washing. I used to do cleaning and what, maybe look after the kids. But I didn't, if there's the light bulb failed, I didn't change that. My daddy was there.
You see?
So now I'm in my own flat. The light bulb.
You call someone
I had to call someone.
for a light bulb.
Yes, and then one day the kettle, the plug of the kettle came loose. And then I phoned my brother and he said to me, do you have he said to me, you need a screwdriver to open that 3-point plug. So I said, the screwdriver. It's like, yeah, do you have a star or a flat? I said, the star or a flat? What? He said, the screwdriver, you need the star or a flat.
Yo.
The
And you don't know.
I didn't know. Lucky for me, I was staying in the main road and there's a lot of these small second-hand shops. And I could go down there and I asked the guys, hey, I need a star and a flat screwdriver. So I bought it, went back home, and then I found again.
How to use it.
Yeah, he just explained to me over the phone how I needed to, because the wire came loose. So I just needed to get it back in. But still, it was my first time ever. So how come we didn't learn that in school? Just how to change the plug.
No, honestly, like the world we're living now, it's a practical world. You understand?
Yes.
So sometimes I pass by the schools, I see these small kids smoking.
Oh,
they're standing out smoking. And when you go to the internet, YouTube, when you watch the schools from China, these Asian countries, kids are very busy, like doing techniques, making phones, making cars, they don't have time to think how they about smoke. They don't have time to think about cigarettes. They don't have time to think about girlfriends. You understand? So that's why sometimes you see them, they end up doing all of those stuff because at school, what you're doing, sometimes it's even boring.
Yes.
You understand?
Also, there comes in the point of money.
Mm-hmm.
I, as the parent, make good money.
Okay.
I want to give my child the best.
Mm.
So now, when my child go to school, I give him a lunchbox,
Mm-hmm.
but I also give him money.
Yes.
Why? Why do you give that child money if you already got the lunchbox?
Yeah, that's the point. The child is not supposed to have money.
Yes, I don't smoke, no.
Mm.
I don't smoke because I never had money.
That's the point.
Yeah,
that's true.
My mommy, when we used to, like at high school, the kids, the big kids, they like, hey, come tomorrow, bring 2 rand. And you're like, okay, you know, you young, you don't know, you like 14, 15, you don't know nothing. And these kids are bigger than you, and you're like, okay. You come home at the evening, and now you think, hey, you must ask this auntie now.
For 2 rand.
Yeah, and then you say, mommy, you must bring 2 rand tomorrow to school. And she's like, for what? Now you have to think now, because you didn't think she's going to ask that.
Yeah, now you think what you're going to lie.
Then I say, no, we're going to buy,
the
we're
teacher
going to
say
buy
something.
cake. No, I didn't think. I just thought there's a shop at the in the corner of the school, and then I said, nah, we're gonna buy cake. And so we all gonna gazette, and then we're gonna buy cake there, have nice cake there. Guess what she does? She baked me a cake, and she gives me the cake, and she said, yeah, take it for your friends.
And
Yeah,
what happened?
the cake at my friend's house before school. Then I get to school now.
You properly.
Yeah, but now these guys, these bigger guys and girls, they get me now at school, and they like, yay, where's your money?
Okay.
Because now all the others, they brought their money. I'm now there. I'm like a stupid now. And they're like, where's your money? I'm like, I don't have money. I didn't get money. And they say, hey, go.
Go. We don't want you in our circle now.
Yeah, so now I'm not in the in circle.
So you're bringing money.
Yes, I'm a stupid miss now. So I stand there, and then at the end of the day, I rather go to the library, go read a book, and stay out of trouble, because I don't want to be in these kids' faces now.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna make fun of me. So I go to the library and I stay there. But at the end of the day, they bought cigarettes.
So
they started smoking.
You see? So that means kids, they should not have money. Once they have their lunchbox,
they should not have
they
money.
should not have money.
Even if the teacher say they're supposed to bring so much money for whatever, what I would do, I would, at the beginning of the term, I will tell the teacher, you give me the school's bank details. And if you guys have, there's anything that, if the child has to buy a 15 rand burros, you will send me all these messages for those days. Is the days when they have to buy this, and it costs so much. And I will put it in.
Okay, yeah, very clever one. Otherwise, sometimes the parents that want to support their kids, you give money, and your kid is gonna get the influence with the parents. They're gonna start smoking.
Yeah.
Without knowing.
Not even gonna buy that burros.
They're gonna buy drugs.
They can. Yeah, really. So for me, it's I would rather take that temptation away.
Oh, okay, I see.
Because kids are stupid.
Yeah, they don't.
And there's just cause that one that is a bit smart.
Only one
to pull your child in. And I don't want my child to be that smart. I to be the smart.
It's like
one
rotten potato in the bag.
Yes, exactly. Because I could just see from myself and my brothers and sisters. We are 5, and 3 of us don't smoke.
Okay.
2 of us smoke, but they started smoking after matric.
You see?
So, that part of no money worked for us.
It protected you.
Yes. If look, man, if we said we wanted to buy chips, she would give you your chips. She would give you your fruit. She would give you your lollipop or whatever that you think now. And at the end of the day, you might have to eat that stuff because you don't even know. And then if you said no, but the teacher said we must, then she would phone the teacher.
You see? So when you say about money, giving kids money to school, do you think they should also take phones?
Definitely.
They should go phones.
You know what? That is such a difficult thing. I feel if the child maybe have to travel with public transport, then don't give a phone like this. Why don't you just buy your child one of those small...
Katiriri.
Yes. That's it.
Yeah.
You can buy those data bundles.
Don't you think a smartphone is a distraction to a kid?
There you go.
Kid?
There you go. Have you know how many people don't even know how to put this YouTube parental thingy?
Even these things for the video for big people. Then
yes. Because these parents just give the phone. They don't realize, yes, the kid is watching Cocomelon and what they on YouTube. But slowly but surely, these suggestions come up.
And also, she or he will meet someone who's going to influence. Yeah.
The other part. And this TikTok, my child will be, I think, 18 or 20 when they can go on TikTok.
So at what age are you going to buy your phone to your child?
I will buy him a phone for school. That tiggling.
The Katiriri one?
Yes.
Only
that is for emergencies. No?
But the smartphone?
Smartphone, he will, when they are basically can buy their own.
Serious?
Yes.
So they're going to grow up until they can buy their own?
Yes. They don't need the smartphone at home. They got everything.
They got TV.
Yeah. They don't need the smartphone. They just need to call me and I'll call them back. That's it. I never give like a 20 rand here in the hand and for your
take
birthday.
This money, do this.
I will take you out and give you an experience, but I won't ever give you money.
Yeah, because giving money to the children, you are spoiling them.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Yeah, anyway, Angie, it was nice chat, nice meeting you.
Yeah, the experience was nice. I'm going to check out your channel.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your experience.
That is
May
my
God
pleasure.
bless you.